The richest world is often perceived as dazzling and inaccessible, brimming with extravagant splendor and unimaginable luxury. However, what happens when these billionaires, who appear to possess everything, lose everything overnight? In today's video, we are listing billionaires who lost it all. Number 6. Sean Quinn. In 2008, Sean Quinn stood as Ireland's wealthiest individual, boasting a fortune of approximately $5 billion. However, by 2011, he filed for bankruptcy. Quinn's journey began at the age of 14 when he left school. He borrowed £100 for selling gravel, a venture that eventually expanded into a vast conglomerate spanning the construction, banking, and healthcare sectors. During the 90s, Quinn became an Irish legend, notably for an incident where he reportedly punched a British soldier who attempted to detain him at a checkpoint. This public admiration was a small consolation when he lost his entire fortune due to poor banking investments. Ultimately, Quinn faced a brief jail sentence and was released for good behavior. Although he hasn't rebuilt his business empire, Quinn actively seeks profitable investment opportunities. Number 5. Jocelyn Wildenstein. A well-known American socialite, is known as Catwoman due to her notably extreme plastic surgeries. She lived a life of luxury one could only crave. Her stormy marriage to billionaire art dealer Alec Wildenstein eventually led to her financial crisis. The divorce settlement she received was among the largest ever recorded. Jocelyn became one of the world's richest women overnight. However, she could not foresee that this vast fortune would quickly evaporate, plunging her into severe financial distress. The extent of Jocelyn Wildenstein's financial troubles became public when she filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in 2018, a startling development given that she had obtained a whopping $2.5 billion from her divorce settlement just 19 years ago. Number 4. Ike Batista. Once Brazil's richest man, Ike Batista's fortune took a monumental hit, mirroring the fluctuating economic fortunes of Brazil itself. His empire, spanning energy, minerals, and logistics, crumbled alongside the country's fading commodities boom, leading to the worst recession in its history. In early 2012, Batista boasted a net worth of $35 billion, ranking him the 7th wealthiest person in the world. However, by July 2013, his wealth had dropped to $200 million because of debts and falling stock prices of his companies. By January 2014, Bloomberg reported Batista's net worth as negative. His downfall extended beyond finances. He was convicted in a massive corruption probe known as Car Wash for paying $16.6 million in bribes for government contracts, resulting in a 30-year sentence served under house arrest. He also faced a 7-year prison sentence for insider trading, further adding to his legal and financial crisis. Number 3. Alberto Villar. He experienced a dramatic fall from grace due to criminal activities. Initially earning his wealth through tech stock investments, Villar's life took a dark turn in 2008 when he was found guilty of money laundering. He lived in luxury, with marble floors and a grand bronze Mozart statue in his apartment. Known as a legendary patron of the arts, particularly opera, Villar faced a harsh backlash from the arts community after he was found guilty. He was sentenced to 9 years for involvement in a $22 million fraud scheme. Villar is now released, yet the controversy surrounding him persists, and it's doubtful that he will regain his former financial status soon. Number 2. Elizabeth Holmes. She left Stanford University at the age of 19 and found Theranos, a blood testing startup that she expanded to a staggering $9 billion valuation. The company boasted of a revolutionary approach to blood testing, but it crumbled when the limitations and inaccuracies of their technology were unveiled. Theranos, along with Holmes, faced charges of extensive fraud. The company's downfall began in 2015, following investigative reports and regulatory scrutiny that cast doubt on their technological claims and whether Holmes had provided false information to investors and the government. In 2018, the SEC accused Theranos and Holmes of engaging in significant fraudulent activities by making misleading or exaggerated claims about the efficacy of their blood testing technology. Holmes resolved these charges by paying a $500,000 fine, forfeiting shares, losing her voting power in Theranos, and agreeing to a 10-year ban from holding an executive position in any public company. Once celebrated in Forbes' list in 2014, Holmes' subsequent years were full of legal troubles, to the extent that she struggled to pay for her legal fees. Number 1. Bernie Madoff. A man responsible for the 2008 financial crisis executed the largest Ponzi scheme in history. Starting with a penny stock brokerage in the 1960s, Madoff's firm, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities, grew significantly, with Madoff as its chairman until his arrest on December 11, 2008. Claiming to use a legitimate trading strategy known as split-strike conversion, Madoff was actually funneling client investments into a single bank account, using these funds to pay off earlier investors and finance his extravagant lifestyle. His fraudulent activities amounted to over $64 billion. On June 29, 2009, Madoff received a 150-year prison sentence and was ordered to pay $170 billion as a fine. Some of the stolen money was recovered and returned to the victims. However, the majority remains lost. Nearly 5,000 people were stripped of their savings due to this scheme. That's all for today's video. Which of these billionaires' downfalls shocked you the most? Share it in the comment section below. We will see you in the next one. To get more from the world of the richest, make sure to subscribe to our channel.